for a better future. Vote yes.
The best thing the Yes campaign could do at this point is simply shut up.
When I say voice,
we say yes!
It's a fascist overthrow.
Voice for Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people.
Voice to Parliament. The voice to Parliament.
Voice to Parliament.
Welcome to Tailgate News. There's been a lot of talk about the upcoming referendum and you can't escape it, so we decided to get some feet on the ground and have a look. First up was the march organised by Yes 23 that ran near Optus Stadium.
First impressions, there was a huge turnout, there was lots of chanting and there was some serious discussions.
Why are you here today?
To support the yes vote, and it needs to happen.
I believe that a yes vote is the best thing for Australia. This is an amazing opportunity for us to really, I think, start that process of righting the wrongs of the past.
If you had one piece of advice to someone that was confused about the vote and why to vote yes, what would you say to them?
Why are you confused on the vote? I'd say go and do your research, do some reading, it's all out there.
Don't be racist.
This is about an idea. It's really recognising that we have tens of thousands of years of culture that deserve to be respected in our sort of foundational document. And what better way to do that through ensuring that forever First Nations voices will be represented in Australia's system of government.
As the first referendum in 24 years, why do you believe this is so important?
If a yes vote gets up, it shows that we can overcome some pretty negative campaigning. It shows that the Australian people have seen over that. The last referendum was the referendum on the Republic over 20 years ago. This is an opportunity for us to, once again, perhaps reflect back on ourselves as Australians and figure out who do we want to be as a country.
How's today going?
It's fantastic, wonderful turnout and really, really positive people. So it's just a great feeling to have everybody together. It's not a group that's in Parliament or in government. They are separate and advisory, and they come from Aboriginal people all over Australia, chosen by Aboriginal people for Aboriginal people. It's a no-brainer.
What do you think of the people that say, if you don't know, vote no?
Well, my take on it is probably slightly illegal. I would say if you don't know, you are not a no voter. You should vote informal, if that's the best you can do. But find out and then you'll be able to vote yes.
Keep up.
Today across the continent we've seen thousands of people walk side by side with blackfellas across the country to imagine an Australia that we can all believe in. This vision, this voice, and a truly Indigenous vision is one that has traversed some 200 years to get to us today with a challenge. A challenge to hear the call that has lasted 31 Prime Ministers, 31 governments, thousands of parliamentarians and countless unfulfilled promises.
Dean Parker, the National Campaign for Yes 23.
When I say voice, we say yes. When I say voice, we say yes. When I say voice,
we say yes.
Give it up for John Butler, let's go!
After intercepting the media zone, we managed to swindle the media advisor of Dean Parkin, one of the organisers of the event running nationwide.
Yeah, so my name is Dean Parkin. I'm from the Quandamooka peoples from Manduraba, which is also known as North Stradbroke Island, just off the coast of Brisbane. And I'm the campaign director for Yes 23, so running the Yes campaign.
How's your day been today? How do you think it went?
Perth, West Australia, turned it on. Absolutely tremendous vibe out here. So many more people than we expected.
If you wanted to say something to someone online watching this right now, what would you say?
Well, it's a really simple equation. If every single one of our supporters respectfully goes up and talks to two people in their family or their community that are currently undecided, and you bring those people across to yes, we'll win the referendum. Voting yes gives us a chance for a better future. Let's be part of it. Let's get involved. Let's throw the kitchen sink between now and the October 14, and we'll get there. We're going to vote yes.
Do you guys want to be in an interview? I love your sign. What does your sign say?
It says some of the reasons why some of us at Murdoch are voting yes.
And what would they be?
We're voting yes because we think it's time to listen to Aboriginal voices and to recognise all their knowledges and everything they can bring to their own land, I guess.
Do you feel comfortable having conversations with them about that?
I do feel comfortable having conversations. I feel like I have a good understanding of the no argument as well, but it is tricky, definitely, to have those conversations because I think it can be really polarised.
What's the best bow?
Beef, mate.
Beef.
That's my.
Why is that?
Oh, it's my own recipe, mate. You know? Yeah, you can't find that anywhere else.
We just finished the rally. One guy didn't know whether he was voting yes or no.
Are you voting yes or no?
No, probably not voting.
What do you think of the rally today?
Look, I think it's a great thing. They should vote yes, and I guess it probably needs to be explained a little bit better. It's going to affect the young people more than it's going to affect me in my age. So, yeah, in the future, I think it'll be wonderful.
After hearing a lot about the yes vote, we wanted to find out more about what the no voters had to say, but we couldn't find anything online.
But then.
Yo.
What?
I found them.
Who?
The no's.
What do you mean?
There's a no rally in the city right now. We got to go.
Alright. I'm still in bed. Give me 30. I'll be around.
Right now. Be here as soon as you can.
Alright, grab the camcorder.
We're on the march to the no rally to see what the people think.
As soon as we rocked up to the no rally, we knew something was different. There was a mixed bag of topics people wanted to talk about, so we dove right in.
Vote no, please. The Indigenous want us all to be together. They want us all to unite. We all need to unite. That's all they want. But the governments are telling us different. Did you know that the governments have paid $30 million for yes voters? Do you know that all the yes voters are Karl's, Target? They paid all the supermarkets, every business. They've paid them to go along with the yes vote. They've put the virus in the injections. Did you know that? That's why you keep getting sick. And yet we won't get sick. Governments make you healthy from the outside, but they're killing all your insides.
They want us hooked on chemicals, pharmaceuticals, rather than source.
Can you talk me through your sign today?
If you still trust the government, then you need to do some more research. Go away and have a think about it. No, this is not for fun. I used to go to music festivals. I went to a big day out. No, just one side. Yeah.
Excuse me, mate. What does your flag you're flying here mean?
Hangover Gang. Is that the one you're looking at?
Yeah.
Hangover Gang is actually the label of a Canadian-born American rapper named Tom MacDonald, who fights for freedom in all his words and all his lyrics. He dropped another song this morning called Race Wars. It's right on point of nearly every Western society at the moment. He speaks freedom, he works hard, he's fully independent, and he sticks it to the mainstream and all the record labels like no one else in the industry.
So for the upcoming referendum, what is your position?
My position is definitely no. I've done enough research and know about enough money going into the system and where it's not going, I believe. I'm not trying to convince anyone. We're in a planet now where we all have to do a bit more research than what our silly news media is telling us. We need independent people like yourself, whoever they are, left, right, middle, doesn't matter. People need to start asking more questions and going after the facts harder and harder and harder. Where all our societies are trying to do all the same things, whether it's race, whether it's central banking, whether it's the vaccines, whether it's all this junk. We're all getting thrown all the same things. This never used to happen in our societies, but now it is. It's controlled effort. It is a globalist agenda. A lot of it comes back to the UN.
We're supporting the no vote instead of dividing Australia on racial grounds and everything else. Who are you for? I know a bit about Aborigines and what goes on, and they don't get what's supposed to be going to them.
I firmly believe that Australia's freedoms and civil rights are already enshrined in the Constitution, and nothing needs to be changed, and that any change would damage Australia's rights, freedoms. We do not want an unelected, unrepresentative, unaccountable body that is above government.
Put no in all the 5 boxes. Don't put anything. It's a trick question on the first box. You know, so no in all the boxes. Although if you tick one or put yes, especially in the first box, it's a trick question. It'll count for a yes. Yes.
What we want to do is make a strong stand to inform the people about the no system. We don't want our voice taken to be used for government activity when we know that the government is a little bit corrupt because they failed us for hundreds of years. Why would we trust them today?
At one point, I thought I was being swarmed by 1,000 Pauline Hansons.
Yeah, I mean, if you're for the voice, you're for Alan Joyce. And if you vote yes for the voice, you get an invoice. B, C, D, very simple. A is Alan Joyce. So if he's behind something, you know you shouldn't be. B for no is bureaucracy. You're just setting up another bureaucracy. C. What do you think C is? We're all kids. Well, I'll start with D. D is division. You do not want any more division because a yes to voice is just more division.
Then the protests transcended from the no voice into vaccine topics and conspiracy theories, and it kind of went off course. What does it mean?
Well, it says what it says.
Jail the lying Pfizer paps.
Correct.
Are you here today to debate the vaccine topic or the voice topic?
Well, it's the same kind of thing. It's a fascist overthrow.
This goes beyond recognition. As we all know, the Uluru Statement is more than one page. If you read that, they want a lot more than just recognition.
There was this one individual we bonded with in particular called, we call him Blue Hat Man.
Yeah, well, I'm representing the people of Lahaina who were attacked by directed energy weapons from Chinese satellites recently in the so-called fires. Anything that was there that was blue didn't get burnt. And so DEW stands for directed energy weapon. And like the world's being attacked in the New World Order by directed energy weapons all over the place. Most of these fires, if you look at them, especially the aerial shots, all the houses are like turned to dust. It's just the logos and stuff like that. You know, the roadmap to laser weapons. There's the privacy cryptocurrencies, you know, Monero, Pirate Chain, you know, all those privacy currencies, untrackable. Yeah, that's the way to go. If everyone went to those privacy cryptocurrencies today, the government, the banks would be destroyed like tomorrow, and, you know, within a week all the governments and everything would follow.
All in all, it's safe to say we learned a lot about the voice and a bunch of other topics. If you want to know more about the voice to Parliament or you're unclear on any information, make sure to look at the links we've provided in the description below. Remember to vote on October 14th.
This has been
Tailgate News.